one wrapped up, but one moment of madness allowed Egypt right back in it. Next goal wins, next goal makes the finals.
Just they being back on the playground, folks. Next goal wins, and we can then all settle in for a final. It's Brazil versus Egypt. Next goal winner, as Juninho has the ball on halfway, as Araujo takes it under control for him. Ball up towards a fresh Ronaldo, as of course all fitness gets reset in a new game, so everybody is fresh-legged. As Brazil have it back, it's given away to the pass master, Andrea Pirlo. Hazard plays it through towards Hullet. He's going to try and get away from Saliba. He's managed to dummy his way past. He's turned back towards it. It's back to Hazard. Double touch, control strike, off the post!
No way, but Platino will get this ball again. Egypt will keep on going. The pass isn't ideal, and Buffon picks up.
A ball's width away from the FIFA World Cup final. How close do you want to be, Egypt? Who wants it more? Hullet has it back for Egypt. Has it into Pella.
Oh!
Brilliant strike. Great save for the keeper. It's another wonderful save. We've seen plenty of them in the 2 and a bit games that we've seen between these two. But Brazil are really running the risk here. They have the ball back under their possession. Can Juninho find a way? It's instead been blocked off by Pirlo. Launched forward towards the runner of Hullet, but Saliba heads it back to Buffon.
Yeah, Egypt currently asking all the questions, though, in the first 20 minutes, despite Brazil having the kickoff. It has been all Vantom, making all the statements, and now has the ball back with his central defence. The ball over the top. Brazil look weak to it. Pele has it now. There's a pass up top if he can find it. Waits instead. And I love this composure from Vantom.
Yeah, he certainly looks to have calmed himself down. He knows what he's got to do here. All it is one goal. Pele looking to flick it to Hullet. Platini looking for the over the top towards Hullet. Hullet's onside, and he's pulled it wide. That's another opportunity for Egypt that's gone begging.
Oh, man, it's like he couldn't decide whether to shoot or pass. And look at Vantom as well, a player who wears his heart on his sleeve, not afraid to show his emotions. And it looks like he's the one who's made the pause there. Is this more of an emotional timeout than a tactical one?
He's shaking his head. He knows that that was a real opportunity. He's had 2, if not 3, opportunities to have that game winner, but he's just not been able to convert it.
So these players, do they pause just to pause at times rather than making substitutions?
Sometimes it can be tactical, sometimes it can be emotional, sometimes it can be just, look, I need 20 seconds to just reboot here. It's a hard skill to do, because looking at heart rates, certainly for Egypt, it's in the 160 mark, knows what the opportunity is before them. Meanwhile, Juninho almost appearing to be cold as ice, as Mbappe has it for him now. Brazil looking to advance. They play the ball forward, and it's headed back by Egypt. Now there's an opportunity to play this one forward. It's headed away by Rodri, as Pavel Nedved for Brazil. Can Juninho find the opportunity here? Neat pirouette from Mbappe. Looks to break through again, but Buffon comes out and takes it off of him. And now both of these players are starting to have those opportunities go.
Of course, I misspoke earlier. This game is a full 90 minutes before we go into extra time after that, so my apologies if I was misleading anybody. And we do have still, of course, no goals, 38 minutes in, so half-time is looming, but it's Brazil that have control of the ball. That's a great pass. Ronaldo was lingering, but he couldn't quite get the ball.
Such was the energy, Cole, of the commentary. I think you can be forgiven for a slight mishap or two. As Platini goes wide, looking for Pele, headed away by Thuram, and Juninho and Brazil have it again, just on this near side on halfway. Look to play down the line. Still have possession. Now clip it forward towards Ronaldo. Ronaldo in this near side corner. It's cleared away by Vieira, and just away from the penalty box momentarily is Ronaldinho. Cleared away though by Pirlo, and there is half-time. That's as quick as it goes, folks. If it's your first time watching eFootball Mobile, that is as quick as a half of football it is. We haven't changed any game settings. It's literally how it runs.
And if it is your first time watching eFootball Mobile, I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are, because this is stunning. But one man who really doesn't seem to be enjoying himself at all is Vantom. He plays on the edge, but is this normal for him? It seems beyond even his usual gyration.
I think emotional people, when you get invested and you know how close you are to the goal you want to achieve, you know that you're on a moment, and it is a moment. You're one moment, one mistake, one piece of brilliance away from a final. It does funny things to an individual goal.
N'Golo Kante has this ball in the centre for Brazil, but it's intercepted by DeMarco, who finds Hazard. And a little bit of ball play here for Vantom, who had it all his own way for the first 30 in-game minutes or so, but nothing since. But that turn from Pele opens them right back up. Pirlo gets the ball to Ruud Hullet. There's a pass out at the bottom if he wants it. Instead he waits, trying to tempt Brazil out. The pass not great in the end. Brazil can counter.
Yeah, Egypt looking to just pick the lock as DeMarco has cleared away in the first time of asking. You'll notice, Cole, I'm sure you picked it up through last year's commentary and certainly a lot through this year, is that DMF position is so important to just have somebody in there that can disrupt the play, be Vieira, Rodri, certainly Pirlo in this instance for Egypt. It's so vital.
Of course, eFootball, true simulation of the sport, and that's why players like Declan Rice are so important. There's a bit of mischievous defending there. You didn't look too impressed, Wes.
I just thought it was just going to break there for Egypt, but it didn't. And it's broke back the way for Brazil and Juninho. Ball into Mbappe on this near side. His shapes to play the ball into the box. It's claimed by Luigi Buffon. Played forward towards Hullet. Heads it down. There's Getrida. Hands it back to Ruben Diaz. Egypt are searching for a hero. Vantom is looking for someone in his weaponry to step up, but there's a mistake there as N'Golo Kante plays it to Mbappe. It's Ronaldo. He's got an opportunity. Juninho, it's a good save for the goalkeeper. It's ricochet back to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's still there. Virgil van Dijk, wonderful challenge by Egypt, and they will clear their lines.
Nerves of steel there from Egypt, going in at the feet of Cristiano Ronaldo. He's about to unleash the strike. The first touch was heavy, sure, but the chance was still there. But Brazil will come again. Ronaldo involved once more. Doesn't quite get the flick on, but it falls back to that enforcer you were talking about, N'Golo Kante, who, of course, can also unpick the lock. Virgil van Dijk gets another big tackle in his own penalty box.
Yeah, it's certainly Virgil van Dijk proving his weight in gold here for Egypt, but it is Brazil who have the ball in the ascendancy. The clock is ticking down. We're in towards the final embers of this first part of the game. It's headed back by Juninho. It's cleared away only as far as Rodri. He's played it in towards Ronaldinho at the right side of the box. Ronaldinho shaping to get the ball towards Ronaldo! Off the ball! Van Dijk clears it, but only as far as Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho dummies past his man. Kante has it. Nick back here. Back into Ronaldo. Another brilliant save.
How on earth are Egypt still in this? Juninho had 2-3 clear-cut chances. Maybe gets another. It's Nedved. It's going to fall to Mbappe. Can he get the shooting chance and get a shot? Nedved!
They were checking for offsides. They didn't want to celebrate early. They weren't sure.
My voice can't handle it if it was.
I was going to say, the guys in the stands, they're not sure.
The console players are watching on for Brazil. No one seems
There's
to know.
no reaction from Juninho.
There it is.
There is now. Juninho makes the final tomorrow. He will play John Gatta. It is Brazil versus Thailand.
Vantom so near yet so far. Juninho, the Brazilian superstar, the world champion, shows us his name as if we don't know it by now, my friend. Perfect eFootball mobile, chaos, drama, fun.
What a game, and brilliant show of sportsmanship. He was ran right to the edge by Vantom. And I think Vantom might have just had the word to say, go and win it now then, Juninho. Go and win it. Of course, they're both representing the same esports org. Certainly that camaraderie between the two. Very much wants him to go now and win it. But he's got a hell of a game on offer tomorrow against Chom Kata and Thailand. I mean, what, a movable force versus irresistible object? Or I'm
Pretty
sure
much.
it's somewhere in there, but you get my point.
No,
it is going to be a wonderful World Cup final here at the FIFA World Cup in Riyadh. What a performance, and it's a bit of a tonic for Brazil. They got dumped out in a golden goal in console against Indonesia. They haven't done that here. Instead, they've gone back-to-back in golden goal games and have got